believe that every woman should cheat on their boyfriend or their partner before they get married. You cheat on him because you need to know, sis. You need to know if this man really loves you. If you cheat on him and he doesn't leave you and he stays with you, he still wanna be with you, he still wanna build with you, he still want you to have his kids, he still wanna pay your rent, you got yourself a winner. Because you need to know if this man is loyal. Is he gonna stand behind you for better or for worse? You need to know these things. When things get hard, is he gonna be there? You need to know if this man can forgive and forget. Most women cheat before they get married anyways, let's be honest. And most men be lying anyways. You need to know if y'all can hold each other down when things get hard. And on cheating, don't ever stop a man from loving me. For real, for real. You're not gonna stop loving me because I cheated. And I'm not gonna stop loving you because you cheated. We're gonna figure out together. On God.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Goon Hub. It's official. They really think we're morons. I told you guys about this in a previous video. They want both you and a side piece. If you missed it, you can go down my playlist. Modern women aren't satisfied with attention from just you. So it's always funny to me when they're talking about men lusting after other women. Their addiction to seeking attention is the reason why it's so hard for them to let go off the streets. A lot of women today swing both ways, so it wouldn't be surprising to me if she does. It's gonna be much easier for a sexually liberated woman to give you a pass on your infidelity, because a lot of them like women too and wouldn't mind sharing one with you, as long as the other chick is her type, and you don't make the other chick do anything she doesn't, like scream upon reaching her destination, because then she becomes a threat. She knows men like being validated that way. A woman that wants to have it both ways will allow certain things because then you can't call her out when she's ready to do it. But here's the problem. While she's able to enjoy other women with you, are you the type of guy to allow another man to give her the business right beside you? I know most men couldn't bear witness to that, because unless you swing both ways like her, you won't enjoy that session. But what I think is being promoted here are open relationships, polyamory. They want the best of both worlds, the stability of holding down a companion, but they also crave the adventures of a single woman. You'll never be enough for her. Now, I'm not sure if she's being facetious or not, but I don't think she cares that what is coming from her mouth is pure garbage. See, it's all good when they say what they feel about things. Their content won't be removed or be hit with warnings. In fact, it'll more likely get supported. All hail the power of the box. I guarantee you there will be more women and men, bless their souls, that'll be in her comment section cheering her on than there will ever be telling her she's full of it. Which she is, because if the guy she decided to give her all to told her that she's just one of many, she would lose her marbles. So let's expose the mental state of the new age liberated woman using her. Because of course the examples are endless, and you'd be out of your mind to believe that she's the only one that thinks like this. You've been around this space long enough to know better. Now before we get into it, I would appreciate it if you would hit all those 3 helpful buttons. It assists with getting the message out there. If it helps even one more of our brothers, that's a win for us. Now with that, let's analyze what she's really saying.
I believe that every woman should cheat on their boyfriend or their partner before they get married. You cheat on him because you need to know, sis. You need to know if this man really loves you.
Now back in the day when the world made more sense, she would be called a few deserving names. Cheating on your boyfriend to find out if he loves you, because of course if he walks away, then he didn't deserve you. He can't handle a woman being free. Can women like her even describe what love is? Because according to them, it entails being taken advantage of. They've got things all the way backwards because fidelity doesn't involve cheating. Normal people know that you don't prove your love to someone by going back on your word. Well, unless of course you gave them permission to begin with, then that's a whole nother story. You need to be confident in that person enough that they won't be an embarrassment to you. Especially if you have children, that would be a circus. Imagine tons of men and women coming in and out of your home. That's a whole lot of negative influence.
If you cheat on him and he doesn't leave you and he stays with you, he still wanna be with you, he still wanna build with you, he still want you to have his kids, he still wanna pay your rent, you got yourself a winner.
And that's the agenda exposed. They want men to believe they're winning by being useful idiots. It's the very same reason they want to tell us that it's noble to take care of another man's child. You're only considered a good man if you allow them to do whatever they want. But isn't it obvious already? Women don't respect men that allow them to be free spirits. They respect you more when you're able to put them in their places, or even walk away, because they love to think of themselves as the prize. But when you do that, they'll realize that the prize isn't worth that much. There are always more appealing ones elsewhere.
Because you need to know if this man is loyal. Is he gonna stand behind you for better or for worse? You need to know these things. When things get hard, is he gonna be there?
Now what does for better or for worse have to do with cheating? If that's how they now test a man's commitment, it's fair to say that they deserve to be alone. Commitment and loyalty does not belong in the same category as a walking fun home. A man knows where to go when he wants a 304. He does not want one at home, because then his home becomes a fun house. How will you be paying for your services today, sir?
You need to know if this man can forgive and forget. Most women cheat before they get married anyways, let's be honest.
Uh-oh, she's gonna have to explain this one to the girls. Guys, these are facts. A lot of women act out their deepest sexual desires prior to the wedding day. You're hanging around with the boys while she's out with the girls. That's her last chance. And about the forgive and forget part, how many women are able to do that? What are the chances of her not getting even with you, or bringing it up when you piss her off? Don't get me wrong, some will stick around because they love the fact that other women find their men interesting. But what will you be thinking throughout that whole relationship? You have no idea when she's gonna cash her cards in. Those get some sausage free cards. Shout out to Chris Rock. Just understand that no woman is gonna give you a pass to do things that she doesn't want to do herself. If she allows you to go to venues by yourself, then guess what's coming? She does not need your permission when she's ready to go, and it's not always with the girls. So if you try to stop her, she's gonna tell you how unfair you are.
And most men be lying anyway. You need to know if y'all can hold each other down when things get hard. And on cheating, don't ever stop a man from loving me. For real, for real. You're not gonna stop loving me because I cheated. And
the level of ego behind that statement. 304, I would drop you like hot rocks.
And I'm not gonna stop loving you because you cheated. We're gonna figure out together. On God.
Not until the attention is diverted from you to another woman. Guys, a lot of women will say stuff, but all they need is the opportunity to show you that they really didn't mean what they said. Like the I don't need no man types, only to see them crying about how lonely they are a few years later. I have first-hand experience on this one, and I'm assuming you have too. Those women that have the most derogatory things to say about men around their friends. He ain't ish. Men are useless. They're dusties. But oh boy, when that cycle comes around, you best believe she's gonna find someone to quench her thirst. And do you honestly believe she's paying her mortgage, the bills, her car note, and everything else by herself? Not with a Burger King salary, she isn't. Someone is hitting it from the back, but he often doesn't live with her. That's why she's able to chant those independent slogans, because if he was around, she would come off as a hypocrite to her peers. So guys, stop listening to women. You can guarantee that almost everything they say is to their benefit. Never play the game by her rules. This video from AQ's channel will demonstrate the ills and dangers of her type of relationship proposal. Because in her type, you won't always know who she's getting with, just who she's sharing with you. Go support his work. A dude caught his girl doing her thing with another chick, and he wasn't taking it well. Never let them have you believing that this is acceptable and is okay with everyone. Both men and women can do some crazy things when they realize that their partner is cheating on them. Link in description. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. I appreciate the support so far. Continue to hit those buttons. I wanna thank you for watching, and as always, be well.